unboxing for these Lazyman hooks that I got in the mail today. I did a video on this a while back, and I don't feel like I covered everything I wanted to cover. So now we're going to go dive down into it, all the different stuff that you can do with it, how versatile the lure is, all that fun stuff. But first we got to unbox it and see what's in there. And this is what I've been looking forward to. So we'll go do that. I'll tell you some stuff about it, and then we'll go from there. Alright, there it is. I already opened it. Opened the cardboard. And here they are. Told them just to toss them all in one baggie for me. And there is quite a few in here. So let's get down to exactly what is in this bag and what it is and just a whole bunch of different specs. Let's do it right now. At this point you might be wondering, Kendall, what is the Lazyman hook? Well, here's your answer. The Lazyman hook is a revolutionary design swim bait hook. You look at it, and it's got its twist lock up here like a regular swim bait hook would. But as you go farther down, instead of having the weight right here, like on a normal swim bait hook, or on this shaft area right here, it's actually down here. And along with it, it's got a little blade to add a little bit more to your already enticing presentation. As you can see, the Lazyman hook comes in many different sizes and variations. The hook size can get as small as a 2/0 and as big as a 5/0 to cover all your swim bait needs or other soft plastics that you choose to put on the hook. The weights are adjustable on their website. You can get different size weights. I'll leave a link in the description, lazymanhooks.com. The blades. I think this is really cool. You can get either a willow leaf top blade or a Colorado blade like these. And you can get them in different colors. You got nickel and you got brass. To cover all the different situations you could be in, from muddy water to clear water. It just depends on what you're fishing. Alright, and here's a couple that I wanted to mention separately from the rest of the Lazyman hooks because they're a little bit different. This is called the Kingpin, and it's the newest addition to the Lazyman hooks lineup. It's a little bit different than your willow leaf blade and your Colorado blade. It's got a different action to it. Still the same great colors, same weight size, all that. So I just thought that was worth sharing separately because, I mean, they're pretty cool. So now that you've seen the hook, I'm going to show you how to rig up your plastic and the different kind of lures that I like to put on it. First off, we're going to start off with this swim bait. This has been used before. I don't know how well it's going to stay on the hook. But you take your swim bait, or your Lazyman hook, not your swim bait, and you get the twist lock, and you just twist your bait through it. So once it's twisted on there and it's good and snug and all that fun stuff, you find out where the hook is going to bend at right there on the lure. So it looks like right there. So you just find that spot and you put it on there like that. And you can expose it where it's not, where it's weedless, where it's more weedless, or if I'm fishing more of an open water area, I like to just push it all the way out like that. It doesn't really affect the action too much, but I do like to keep it open enough where the blade's still spinning and it's still kicking like that. So that's that. Usually I keep it like this though. So along with swim baits like that, you can really use any kind of soft plastic, from a craw top lure to even a worm. I use a lot of Senko top baits on this, or on these hooks, but you can also use a curly tail like this. You rig it up the same way. Then you just do it like a regular Texas rig, figure out where where the bend is, and boom. So that's something a little different. You can use a whole bunch of different lures for this. I haven't really found one that doesn't work. I know a lot of guys use flukes. I like using a fluke on it. I mean, the possibilities are really endless. You can get the 5/0 hook and put like a 10-inch worm on there. Just all kinds of different things. So after you've rigged up your Lazyman hook with your swim bait or other soft plastic, you got to find something to throw it on. I recommend a 7-foot medium heavy fast action rod, 6-to-1 gear ratio reel, or even a 5-to-1. I like a 5-to-1 too. Either one works. And then on this particular setup, I've got 14-pound Bushido Fluorocarbon that I got from fishingfx.com. I'll leave a link to that as well. It's a really good line to use for this. And that's pretty much it. The way you want to fish it, I mean, possibilities are endless, just like the possibilities for the different kinds of lures you could use on the hook. Steady retrieve, pop it and stop it, fish it like a jerk bait if you have a fluke. I mean, there's so many different ways you can do it. Alright, that is my take on the Lazyman swim bait hook. Of course, the rigging options can change depending on your style of fishing. I know if I'm using a bigger swim bait, I'll use a bigger rod, heavier line, just to even it out a little bit. I'll leave a link in the description on where you can get the hook set, and I'll also leave you my promo code for 10% off on your order from Lazyman Hooks. And as always, guys, stay beautiful, tight lines, go rip some lips. Thanks for watching. Like, share, sub.